Yo, welkom terug by die Waldon PAUL Reaction channel. Julle kan sommer klaar sien waarop ek gaan react nou, of wat ek gaan kyk nou. Ek wou die op my eie kyk, maar toe dink ek, nee man, kom ons kyk het saam. Ek verstaan hoekom baie ouers kwaad is. En ek verstaan ook hoekom baie ouers hartseer is. Want as jy 'n kind het, is dit 'n heel ander saak. Ek dink elke ouer voel dat this person, you know. Ek gaan my waarheid sê. Ek gaan my opinie sê wat ek voel ek moet sê. So as julle vir my wil kom vir my. I don't care. Maar daar is 'n move. Let's go into this one. Ek dink hy is Joslin se man, eh? Mother of missing Joslin Smith. She's free of Tik for 1 week. The boyfriend is also free of Tik for 1 week. Oei. Ewe skielik is hulle nou vry van Tik af. Ewe skielik. En die video sy naam is The Mystery of Joslin Smith. The CAFE X KHAY. Soms sê, verskoon my. Kom ons hoor maar wat die ai.
Are you using Tik?
At this moment, I'm clean.
Did you use Tik?
I did use them. But at this moment, I'm clean.
How long have you been clean?
To tell you the truth, I'm going live. To tell you the truth, I've been clean for a week.
For a week. Alright, thank you.
But I'm clean. And I'm honest.
Ja, nou.
Voor die officer gezegd het wat we me gewoon vragen. En ik zie het nou nog voor je altijd. Dat het die ik zie allemaal. Ik kan niet eens mijn gezicht bij je zien. Ik wil eens op.
Sê vir my in die comments, wie is die ou? Is die ma se boyfriend? Of is die pa van Joslyn? Ek het die storie veel gefollow nie, want het is baie hartseer vir my om die goed te sien. En het was baie disturbing. Maar kom in daar vir my, sê vir my, wie is die ou?
Staan aan die koeien af. Ik krijg niet graag om nog te doen.
A child goes missing every 5 hours in South Africa. This is according to the figures released by South African Police Service Missing Person Bureau. This totals to an amount of 1,697 children missing a year. Missing Children South Africa statistics indicates that 77% of the children are found. Sadly, this still leaves us with at least 23% of
Kyk die mooie mens. Ja.
of the children being either never found, trafficked, or found deceased. Where is Joslyn? Dumela Kazi, welcome back to the cafe. Libitso lakaki K. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Unfortunately, this is one of those videos where it is just a heartbreaking video. It is a real life incident that is in progress. This happens here in the Western Cape, just a part of a West Coast region. So if you'd like to hear more about this story, and maybe we're creating awareness with the whole thing, with more videos coming out and with more awareness coming out, maybe Joslyn will be found, and hopefully she will be found alive. And also on top of it, this should be the first of many videos that I will be doing on this channel, especially that we have so much numbers of children that are missing. So let's get into this video.
Shout out to CAFE.
On the 19th of February 2024, which is the current year, which is last month, just last month, because today is the first of the month, we were shocked to find out that there is another child who was highly publicized on television, social media platform, which is good, because this is what we want to see. We want to see the perpetrators brought to book. So that means we need to create awareness everywhere we can. This is where social media is really needed. This is where the influencers should say something, not only for Joslyn, but for any other child out there. As I said at the beginning of this video, every 5 hours a child goes missing. At least 77% is found alive, but 23% is either trafficked, deceased, or we don't know what's going on. It's just everything is vanishing just in front of our eyes. So me doing this video, I'm not doing it for clout or anything. I'm doing
ook van my kant af, ek doen nie die video vir cloud of whatsoever nie. You know, ek wil verstaan wat gaat aan.
Doing it to create awareness and also use my platform to play around with her pictures. Maybe someone out there will get hold of this video if they did not get hold of any other videos that are out there already. Maybe there's only that little hope that we always have to carry, because this is an ongoing case of a disappeared child. So Joslin Smith is a 6-year-old child. A 6-year-old child who was left to be looked after by her mom's boyfriend. Her mom's boyfriend was responsible to look after Joslyn.
En volgens die ma sê die boyfriend 'n week sonder hulle tikkie mee nie, hulle is nou al 'n week sonder dit. Ewe skielik.
This is how it goes. Joslyn was not feeling well. It was during a school day, obviously, so she was not feeling well. She stayed at home. Her mom decided to go to work, as she says that she was at work until 5 o'clock. So she decided to go to work. She left her child with the boyfriend. They're living together in this shack in it's like almost an area where it is it's like shack area. It's like informal settlement type of area in the West Coast, in Saldanah Bay. If you have been in the Western Cape, you know a place that is known for mining, what is that mineral? I just forgot the mineral name. I will put it down here or somewhere. It's not important, but you know the town. It is a town, a business industrial town. So there's a bit of these informal settlement shacks and stuff like that. And obviously, as you all know, that most of the times in the informal settlement, in the townships, drugs are playing a huge role in so many cases or so many murders and rape and all of those things. There's always drugs in between. So Joslyn's mom is also on drugs, or was also on drugs, because obviously she says that she has been clean for over a week when I'm doing this video. On the video that she was talking about, that she is clean for a week. So over a week, I would say, because I'm doing this video late, or over 2 weeks or something like that. I'm not sure when exactly that video was done. So it has been more than 12 or 13 days since the child disappeared when I'm doing this video, right? So left and went to work. Joslyn, the last time other people who said they saw her at 8 a.m. the day of the disappearance. 8 a.m. she went to a shop. That was the last time that people saw her, right? So at 2 p.m. the same.
weet julle wat, ek het 'n channeling video ook gekyk van iets van ek weet 'n star, something soos daai, waar sy praat van waar sy connect, volgens haar connect sy, en dis haar woorde waar Joslyn vir haar sê, kykie, die bank, dis sofa, black sofa, dis waar die dinge begin gebeur het. En ek raai stellig, julle moet die video gaan kyk, en dan luister julle wat hy vrou sê.
Day, the boyfriend, when mom comes back at 5, mom says she tried to call the boyfriend, but the boyfriend was not answering. But when she arrived at home, the boyfriend arrived as well, if I'm not mistaken, and
soos ek gesê het in die begin, ek gaan my opinie gee, en dit maak nie sin vir my nie, you know. Die ma sê die boyfriend gebel, boyfriend het nie opgetel nie. Is hy nie 'n bietjie suspicious nie, you know? Of gaan hy nou seker sê sy phone was pap? Ek is jammer as ek harsh klink, maar who's to blame vir daai meisiekie, vir Joslyn? Who's to blame?
and she asked, where is Joslyn? The boyfriend said, I don't know where Joslyn is. She must be around. I didn't see her go.
Nou, waar was jy dan? Die ma ook vra, waar was jy? Maar jy sê, kom maar nou, jy weet nie, maar die kind is in jou hande gelos. Oei.
Going out of the house, so she must be around. Obviously, the lady, Joslyn mom, says that Joslyn is always playing around. Her children are always playing around the streets and stuff like that. So obviously, she is around. So she did not take any consideration that the child is missing or anything. She thought that the child is around. That is a red flag. You cannot, if you feel like you want to ask, where is my child, especially a child that you left when you left, the child was not feeling well, you should be concerned where the child is. That is the first thing that you should be asking. I didn't even hear anything of sorts that she said on any of the videos that she was asking herself when she arrived at. But why is Joslyn outside if she is sick? Why did she go out to play if she's sick? She did not even have anything on the video that said that I asked my boyfriend, why did you allow her to go away when she's not feeling well? That didn't even come across any video that she did. But anyway, so she asked, the boyfriend says, I don't know her. The last time I saw her, it was at 2 p.m. Like, how do you sit there for over 3 to 4 hours and you don't know the child, where the child...
Jammer dat ek nou weer die video stop, nee. Ek terwyl hy nou sit en praat, kom ek gee hom 'n beter shot. As hy, nee, wag.
Child is a 6...
As hy is beter. Kom ek sê so, die channeling ding wat ek gekyk het van hy vrou, sy sê dat Joslyn het vir haar gewys, dis 'n lang pad, is omtrent 2 ure tot daar 2 ure terug. En dis 'n oop stuk veld. Sy sê dat sy het al baie die goed gedoen en die channeling goed, en om het te doen in Amerika is dit baie swaar, want daar is 'n klomp bome, forests en goed, so dis baie swaar om deur al die goed te sien. Maar die ene van Joslyn is basies anders, want dis meer oop, you know, waar sy sy sien die een gebou, maar is nie 'n double story gebou nie, dis like net die een plat gebou, wat sy sê, wat daar is, wat sy sien. En alles wat hy sê nou hierso, maak actually soveel sin, so ek raai aan, julle moet die video gaan kyk om te verstaan, want Hoe kan jy sê jy het nog die kind 2 uur die middag gesien? En jou phone was af. I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just saying, I'm just stating, I'm just quoting what my guy is saying here. Yes, so.
6-year-old in a township, a 6-year-old, you don't even know where that child is. Obviously, this is a stepdad. This is a boyfriend. So he was not going to take good care most of the times because it's not his child, right? So fine. At 6, the mom feels like, something is going on here. There is no way that Joslyn is out playing at this time of the day, because now it's 6 p.m. and at 6 p.m. Every child should be home. You should know where the child is. If the last time you saw this child at 2 p.m., actually at 5, you should know where the child is already. At 3:30, it should be the latest that you don't know where the child is, right? Okay, they start looking around and they cannot find Joslyn. No, nothing is going on. At around about 10 p.m., that is the first time they consult the police. That's what she said. At around about 10 p.m. The last time the child was seen was 8 a.m. by obviously neighbors or whoever. And the last time the boyfriend saw the child was 2 p.m. Bear in mind. So it has been from 2 p.m. until 10. That's the only time that you actually decide to consult the police. So much for a mother, right? So much for a mother. I understand that SAPS is always full of themselves and they will tell you that it's not 24 hours and stuff like that. It's a 6-year-old. It's not someone who would just run off with their boyfriends and stuff like that. It's a 6-year-old. So she should have tried her luck and consulted the police immediately. That township is not that big. It is not that big enough for her to decide to wait to set for hours and hours and hours, and at 10 p.m. it's the only time that she starts obviously calling. That's what she said on one of the videos, that she called at 10 p.m. And obviously the search goes on and goes on, and the following day the search is still going on and on and on. And obviously the municipal of Saldanah Bay decided to actually make an announcement that they will give away an amount of 20,000 for any tip that is coming forward, so that they can be able to get to the bottom of the disappearance of the child, right? And also people like the PA leader came forward to say,
Like, weet julle wat, ne? En ek gaan nou weer praat oor die video wat ek gekyk het vroeër. Die vrou sê dat Joslin se ma, ne, die is allegedly, kom in my mond, ek herhaal maar net wat sy sê, dat Joslin se ma het haar al reeds geonttrek, like physically, mentally, emotionally, geonttrek uit die hele situasie. En wat hy sê is so waar, like, hoe is jy so kalm vir, sy kom in die week het, 10 uur, kontak sy is die polisie. En ek verstaan, hy sê dat die polisie is ook sometimes vol dinge, maar die boyfriend is mos die een vir wie sy vertrou het om na Joslyn te kyk. Nommer 1, hy is nalatig, like, sy kan nie weet waar 6-7-jarige kind is, nie. Het jy nog meer gefokus op die drugs? Nommer 2, hoe kan jy net sê, ek het daar nog 2 uur laas gesien en fyn wees daarmee. En die snaakse van alles is hy so spesifiek. Ek blameer niemand hier, so moenie van my kom nie. Hy is so spesifiek dat hy sê 2 uur. Het ek nog laas gesien. Hoe weet hy? Het hy dan op die horlosie gekyk hoe laat dit is? En die snaaks dat die neighbors allegedly haar gesien het 8 uur die oggend en nie via na nie. Het sal baie interessant wees om te wil uitvind hoe laat het die ma, Joslin se ma, die boyfriend gebel. Soos ek sê, gaan kyk daai vrou se channeling video, ek kan nog nie haar naam onthou nie, maar dan luister julle daar. Soos byvoorbeeld sy sê, allegedly, ja, sê dat Joslin was allegedly abused deur iemand, deur 'n man, né? En dat sy het iets baie triggering gesê vir die ou. Sy het gesê, ek gaan my ma sê wat jy doen. Allegedly, sê die vrou. Ek sê nie so nie, die vrou sê so. Toe trigger dit die man en het maak hom baie upset. En hy maak haar seer. Die vrou sê ook dat die man het 'n ding oor Joslin gegooi en haar opgetel en gery met haar. So ek dink aan mense uit van hoe laat het die ma dan die boyfriend gebel? Ek blameer niemand nie.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give off a 100,000 rands reward for the whole thing. And the search is still going on. The search is still on at this point of time. Obviously, the police at some point, they say they were downscaling the search of the child. And at a certain time, when it is, let's say, I think it is 12, I don't know how it works in South Africa. I think it's 12 hours. After 12 hours or 3 days, something like that. I didn't really research about this one. I think I need to do that. Maybe should put it somewhere. After a certain period of time within the police searches, they are now going to change into looking for a body. So they are no longer looking for someone who's alive. Unfortunately, I have to mention this one. I know it doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good to me as well to say we are looking for a body. I don't think the family would want to be looking for a body. They want to look for someone who's still alive because this is a 6-year-old beautiful girl. A 6-year-old beautiful girl. So one of the people that came forward was Joslin's dad, who said, no. These people who are smoking crack, which is Tik crystal meth, Tik. These people, especially the mom, knows where Joslin is. That is the person of interest that you should be actually arresting and cross-question because they are consumed within this stuff. And one of the videos that obviously I'm not gonna play the sound, I'm just gonna show you while I'm at it. It is a friend of the boyfriend's mom's friend. I know it sounds very complicated. The boyfriend's mom's friend is also getting interviewed here. Just look at this guy. This guy looks shady. And I'm not gonna apologize for that. He looks shady. He looks like he would do anything or whatever. And obviously the boyfriend's mom getting interviewed as well. And the body language for me just gives off something else. His body language was, the movements were too much. He had too many movements, like someone who's anxious. He also had no eye contact. He also mentions that he blames himself. Obviously, you would say, oh, I blame myself because I was left with the child and I didn't look after the child accordingly. I blame myself. You know, a lot of people who got caught, they would say they blame themselves because they want to gain sympathy. I'm not saying he did anything to the child, and I'm not saying he didn't, but that is my findings. His body language, his eye contact, and also what he said about blaming himself, trying to gain sympathy, and also the face, the facial expression, it's like acting. And then let's go to the mom. The mom smiling and all of those things and pretending to be crying, something doesn't add up for me here. That's where I said there's something just weird about this lady. That's why the fathers
Ik vind het nog steeds snaaks dat die boyfriend en die ma. Van haar staan mother of missing Joslyn. Dat hulle ewe skielik nou 'n week so 'n tik is, hè? Nee man. Ek weet nie hoe dink die mense vir wie voel hulle nie. Maar ek blame niemand nie. Ek sê maar net wat ek ook maar net wat mense hoor. So disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Yo.
the child's father said, this is the person of interest. Obviously, they can easily sell Joslyn to get what? Money to buy crystal meth, Tik, because they are consuming Tik. They are smoking this Tik. And you know, especially in Cape Town, Cape Flats, Tik is everywhere. You can get Tik everywhere. I've never seen Tik with my naked eye, and I think when I do my researches of anything, I do see Tik, but I've never really seen it with my naked eye in front of me. This is a Tik, so I wouldn't know what kind of a drug is that. But it is this drug that are mixed with whatever. Also, a lot of, if you are watching a lot of true crime, you will see that true crimes that are in South Africa, mostly in the Western Cape, they are predominantly perpetuated or perpetuated by drugs or alcohol, but mostly Tik, because this is the cheapest drug that you can find in Cape Town or in the Western Cape. So obviously there was a time whereby also I saw on one of the videos that they found Crocs or shoes that they believe that they are Joslyn's shoes, even though the police said no, it is not Joslyn's shoes, because obviously they have to test if there's any DNA that they can test on the shoes. The shoes were found, I think it was a sandy area, so I would think it is close by to the beach, which is a bit further down from where Joslyn lived, right? And it is heartbreaking that we have to talk about things like this, especially for children. And unfortunately, I don't like to put children on my channel like facially, but this one we have to put her because she's missing. We need her to come back. And if she comes back, I would wish that they take away the child, because I don't feel like the child is safe there. The sister of Joslyn mom says that Joslyn mom was abused when she was young. She suffered abuse.
Gaan kyk daai vrou wat die channeling doen van Joslyn. Gaan kyk daai video. Ek beloof vir julle, daai vrou het gesê dat Joslyn se ma was abused gewees toe sy jonger was. En dat Joslyn se ma het 'n shield voor haar wat sy nie basis, sy verstaan nie dit nie. You know, hoekom die vrou die shield voor haar het nie. Gaan kyk net die video. Jo. Yeah.
Abuse, or she was in an abusive environment. So obviously something is totally wrong mentally or psychologically within that family. The fact that you leave your child with your boyfriend who is consuming drugs, something is totally wrong. Just look at this beautiful face. Look at this beautiful face. If you are out there and you know this child, where the child is, please return the child alive. Even if you drop the child wherever, please return her alive. These are the cries of the children. I'll play this video, and goodbye and God bless. A fantastic one.